Hi everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's all right this morning. Today's Friday, June 3rd. Currently it's 67 degrees. High today is 78, so it's going to be a little cooler today. That's good. Chance of rain 50%. It's real cloudy out. Humidity's 80. This thing is making some noise. I don't know what's going on. 84%. Winds are at 3 miles per hour, and they didn't have an air quality index this morning. I don't know what's up with that, so it wasn't available. Today, there will be a grocery outlet haul. For y'all that have never seen one, check it out for sure. They've got the best prices, but you can't, like I've said before, you can't go down there with your regular grocery list and find everything you need. They just have what they have, whatever comes in. So it's different. I mean, if they have a lot of stuff, something they buy, they'll have it for a while until they run out of it. But you just never know. That's why we like going down there. We were going down there about once a week. It's not far away. It's less than 5 minutes. But we spend too much when we do that. We get things, we'll use them, but we really don't need them, just because we see it and we go, well, that's a great deal, that'd be good or whatever, because they have a lot of name brand stuff, but they also have, they could have stuff from Save-A-Lot, they could have stuff from Food Lion, Kroger, Walmart, Aldi. It doesn't matter where, they can have it from any store. I've seen Myers. They got Myers ketchup down there right now. Earth Fare, I think it was, and there's another one that's like Earth Fare. So that's what I'm saying. You just never know what they're going to have. So it's worth going down there at least once a month or twice a month. And another thing is, right now their water is cheaper than anybody else. $2.69. So we got 4 of them, and I forgot to even mention it in the video, but we got 4 of them. I might have to get a couple at Walmart too. I don't know. We go through a lot of water. That's all I drink besides coffee in the morning, really. So there'll be a grocery outlet haul today. And what was for dinner? We had manicotti. There'll be an Aldi haul of our big, when we get the most of our stuff there tomorrow, and they were out. I talk about it in the video. They were out of a lot of stuff, empty shelves. Right, prices up again. It's almost stressful to go to the store these days. I mean, I have anxiety attacks, and thank God I haven't had a bad one in a while, but it gets my anxiety going when I see things going up, and then they don't have the things that would have been cheaper. They're out of them. I wish I had done a walkthrough that day, but it's hard to do a walkthrough when you've got a lot of stuff to buy, because you can't pay attention to both, and to make a good video, really, you need to just go, and when you just needed a couple things, and be able to walk around and just do that. So I didn't do a walkthrough because I was, when you got a long list, it's hard to be looking through it and trying to, if you haven't ever tried it, give it a try and see if you can do it, because it's hard to do. I mean, to make a good video, I'll be used to, like, if I had a lot of stuff and I had to pay attention to what we were getting, because to look for it on the shelf and stuff, the camera would be facing like down at the ground or something, because I wouldn't be paying attention to it enough. So I'd rather make a good video or make, none at all. So, but I'm just saying, I wished I had, in a way, because you wouldn't believe the shape of that store when we went in there. And the produce, looks like they hadn't got produce in a while. It was nasty, some of it, and I don't know, they didn't seem to have enough help either. There wasn't many employees there. And I don't know if they've cut back on how many people are there at any time or what, but it is. I was like, so there's a bunch of stuff. I made a list that we weren't able to get, that when we go to Walmart, which is any day now, when we go to Walmart, Aldi is on the way. So we're going to stop by just to see if they ever got the stuff in, because it's what the things we were going to get are cheaper than Walmart. So if not, we're going to have to pay more for it at Walmart. So anyway, so we got the manicotti from them. It's new because I've never seen it. They had the refrigerated one, before, and I don't know if they even still have that one. But this one's a frozen one, and they also have stuffed shells, and I'd like to try them too. So we had. Let me get this thing. I don't know why it's turned on. So it was really good, and we had that and a salad Joy made, and then I used some of that Texas toast we got bread to make garlic bread. Let me see if I can get that. That's raisins, yellow raisins on the top of the salad. I put a little extra cheese on it. I used Aldi marinara sauce and baked it. You can microwave it, but I wouldn't something like that myself. So yeah, it was really good. And tonight we still got steakums left, so I'm gonna make some Philly steaks, and we're gonna have some of those. We're gonna try out some of the. Well, we got some seasoned fries left from Aldi. We also got you'll see in the haul from Grocery Outlet, I was able to get some fries cheap. I hope they're good because I got a 5-pound bag. I notice on cheaper brands there'll be smaller pieces. They're crinkle cut. You can feel them, through the bag. So they seem like they're smaller pieces, but they should taste just the same as a longer fry. I just like a longer crinkle cut fry. The ones at Dollar Tree are like that too. They're real small pieces like that, instead of a long fry. So we're gonna have Philly steaks and fries tonight, and we don't have any unless we go to Walmart today, which I don't think so. I'll have to use the frozen peppers and onions from Dollar Tree. I've used them lots of times. They're really good. And they got, I think, 3 different color of peppers: red, orange or yellow, and green. I think it's yellow. So that's what's going on. I'm a little bit sore every time the weather changes like this. It gets cooler, it starts raining and stuff. My arthritis really acts up. I don't know why it does that, but it does. So I'm just hurting. I did trim that bush out there beside the driveway where I used to have flowers, and that bush kept trying to grow back, and I just got tired of fighting it. It won finally. So I'm gonna definitely keep it under control, because the reason I had it cut down in the first place, my brother cut it down, was because it was getting so bushy, it was getting out into the driveway, and if you weren't careful, you would scratch your car, because it's got like little thorns on some of it. You could scratch your car, so I had it cut down, and it kept trying to grow back. So I had flowers in it last year though, but I kept having to mess with the bush trying to grow back, cutting it back and stuff. So I trimmed it. It looks a lot better. If it would stay nice outside, I'd do a garden update. I don't know if it's going to rain. It's awful cloudy though. Anyway, it's time for today's tidbits, everybody. Let me get some glasses on if these will cooperate. They look like they're okay. This design can shield your home from wildfires. The campfire in Paradise, North Carolina in 2018 destroyed at least 13,861 homes. Officials are now rebuilding some of the homes using the most efficient Quonset hut design used by the U.S. military during World War II. It's a lightweight prefabricated structure of corrugated galvanized steel which is resistant to ignition during a wildfire. It's interesting. Vets suggest dogs wear tinted glasses in summer. Good luck with that. I don't know. Unless you could strap it on a dog's head, most dogs I think would be. Kitty, you can forget it. We tried to get a little hat. I bought a little hat to put on her one time. She went berserk. She couldn't. She wouldn't let it leave it on. As it is vital to keep dogs cool in summer, vets from Eastcott Veterinary Referrals in Swindon advise owners to make dogs wear tinted glasses to protect their eyes from the sun. Vets said tinted glasses are crucial if the dog recently had eye surgery. Exposure to UV light can cause pannus, an immune-mediated condition affecting the cornea of dogs. Well, you know, it's also bad for us to be out in the sun a lot with no eye protection. I try to wear my sunglasses a lot. Yum smoothies to keep you hydrated during warm days. Smoothies are a healthy and fun way to stay hydrated as the hot sun beats down on us. A lavender lemonade smoothie is delightfully refreshing and filled with the goodness of vitamin C. A strawberry banana smoothie can even replace a meal when you just add some protein powder. You can always rely on the vanilla orange smoothie to stay hydrated. Ooh, that sounds good. And I like this picture. It looks really refreshing too, so I think I might use that from this one for my thumbnail this morning. These seasonal fruits, veggies are a must in summer. Experts recommend eating seasonal fruits and veggies because they are more nutritionally dense at these times. Summer offers a lot of healthy seasonal produce like basil, bell peppers, cantaloupe, tomatoes, watermelon, and blueberries. Don't forget the delicious cherries, refreshing cucumbers, healthy corn, and sweet peaches too. NOAA shares first footage from GOES 18 lightning mapper. I know I had a tidbit about this, what they were going to do. NOAA shared the first image captured by the geostationary lightning mapper on board its GOES 18 satellite. It detects lightning in cloud to cloud and cloud to ground over the Americas and adjacent ocean regions. It detected and monitored lightning activity and severe derecho storms that affected parts of South Dakota and Minnesota on May 12. Texas woman dies after ravine floodwaters sweep her away. A woman died this Wednesday after being swept away by ravine floodwaters in Lewisville, Texas. Her husband said that they were in a ravine near Creekside Drive when the water began to rise due to the severe afternoon storms. Fire crews found the body of the woman later in the evening. Lewisville received 4.9 inches of rain from the storms. Don't go out. I feel for especially her husband and the family, but just don't go out when it's like that. I wouldn't. And if you see an area flooded, don't try to drive through it. That's the worst thing people do is they think they can make it and they try to drive through it. I would rather turn around and go 10 miles out of my way than to end up with your car swept away and someone killed, or have to be rescued. So, 5G drones to be used this hurricane season in Southeast. We talked about drone that they had in the 60s, using it for hurricanes. Yesterday we talked about that. AT&T, a telecommunications company, has upgraded the drones it flies into disaster areas with 5G networks. The 5G networks and drones increase the chance of sending text messages or downloading evacuation plans via phones when conventional mobile networks collapse during disasters. The drones will be used in the southeast for hurricane season. Well, that's kind of around here. NOAA forecasts 5,364 square mile dead zone in Gulf of Mexico. NOAA has forecast a summer dead zone of about 5,364 square miles in the Gulf of Mexico. It is slightly lower than the 5-year average size of 5,380 square miles. The dead zone occurs every summer as a result of excess algae growth that depletes oxygen. The resulting low oxygen levels in the water can kill all marine life. Wow, if it's that big, it has to be killing a lot of things then, because I don't see how some kind of fish or whatever could tell, like, okay, this is where this starts, I better not go in there, so I don't know. That doesn't sound good. New hurricane season forecast calls for 20 named storms. That's wonderful. The updated 2022 Atlantic hurricane season outlook by Colorado State University has increased the forecast number of named storms from what they predicted in April. They are now calling for 20 named storms, 10 of which could become hurricanes with winds of at least 74 miles per hour. Out of this, 5 hurricanes could be Category 3 or higher with 115 mile per hour winds. Watch 5 planets line up together for first time in 18 years. A rare phenomenon of 5 planets aligning up together will decorate the June pre-dawn sky starting from June 3. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn will line up in order of their distance from the Sun for the first time in 18 years since December 2004. The planet parade will be visible to the naked eye and will continue as June progresses. I'm sure we'll probably have something more about this. It's starting June 3rd. So, I don't know. I'd probably have to check into it more and see how. I'm sure, if you're not used to looking at the stars and stuff, or you don't know much about them, which I don't, it'd be hard to say, okay, that's it. Or is that the Big Dipper? Or is that the Small Dipper? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'd like to have something that would show what you're looking for. How it's lined up. But that'd be neat. I never did get to see the, what was it? Meteor shower the other day. I didn't see it. I went out there for about 10 minutes looking around and couldn't find it around here. It was pretty clear out too. I could see all the stars, So I don't know. Anyway, that's it for today's tidbits, I believe. Is it? Yeah, that was the last one. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. And you'll have a nice grocery outlet haul today. We did get some items. What we did was we took our list, our Walmart and Aldi list, and we looked to see how many things we could find that were cheaper there. We found some, not as many as I would have liked. I really thought we'd find more, but they just don't have the stuff, the certain things that you're looking for. So thanks so much, everybody, and we'll see you later on. God bless.